to Jeff Norton, live from Florida's Nature Coast.
That is right, America. Good morning. This is Jeff Norton, and you're listening to Morning News Radio right here on RedStateTalkRadio.com. Join us here every week morning from 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are live. Wow. Oh, what a day it's already turning out to be. I hope you have a glorious day today as you're waking up. And I'll tell you, the show could not be done without my favorite cup of joe. I have to give a shout out to Tim Hortons Coffee. If you're within 500 miles of a Tim Hortons, if you're traveling through the great up north, I can't say that anymore. Seems like Tim Hortons, I just heard a rumor. Well, actually not a rumor, it's fact. Tim Hortons is, they merged with Whitney's Corporation. So they are opening up Timmy Hortons down here in the States. It's a Canadian product, guys. It's a Canadian. I know Trump, buy American, drink American. He doesn't even drink American coffee. No, it's Tim Hortons. It is Canadian coffee, and it's the best, cheapest coffee you will ever drink. If you're within 500 miles, man, I'm telling you, it's well worth the extra gas to get up there, get yourself a little bit of Tim Hortons, and ask for a Danish while you're there. Tell them Jeff Norton sent you. Man, did I catch it yesterday. Oh, Lord. Oh, I shouldn't invoke his name, shouldn't I, this early in the morning? Except that when you wake up, you should thank him. When your feet hit the ground, say, oh, thank you for giving me another day. Dear Jesus. But I have to tell you, I had a nice little drive yesterday with the lovely Miss Sandy. Had to take care of some business, so we were not that kind of business. Get your minds out of the gutters, people. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's too early in the morning, but so I had to. We were driving yesterday morning, and had a conversation with Sandy, and we were talking about this show, the one that you're listening to now. And boy, did I get an earful. And, that old saying that when mama ain't happy, ain't no one happy. It is so true. It really is. I can tell you. And it's not that, Sandy's always been a great supporter of my craziness, my wackiness. She's always been there for me. There's certain things that she knows that I'm going to do. How to back this up a little bit. The old thing where you've lost your mind, men. You men out there who have spouses, you know what that is, right? You know when they look at you, they just say you cannot build a volcano in the living room, or no, you're not going to put freaking laser beams on the dog's heads. Those kind of conversations. But I'll tell you, when I told her that I was going to do radio and everything, she's always supported me. Always, 100%. 100%, without a doubt. Because she knows that's what I love to do. Sandy and I have known each other since high school. I think juniors in high school. Juniors. We've known each other. And actually, our first business together was DJing dances. That's right. Sandy, myself, and another good friend, Mr. Professor Mike. I won't use his last name. He didn't give me permission. Professor, he's now a professor. Used to travel all over the state of Tennessee and do dances. We would DJ dances together. That was a business. And so she knows I love radio. I love this stuff. I always have, always will. And so she's always been supportive of it. But I will have to say that, man, did I get an earful yesterday. We were driving, and, you know, you don't want to be driving. And, you know, we had to drive. Look, where we live, to go anywhere, it's an endeavor. It's a 30-mile trip, no matter where. I mean, to go anywhere, like, you know, decent. We are that far removed from society. I love it. I love it here in the state of Florida. Yeah, believe it or not, guys, Florida, there's a lot of wide open space and everything. And we just happened to pick the town to live in that was the furthest from it all. But so yeah, so we're driving in the car about 30 minutes, and we're talking about the show. And you know, she's asking, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning is too early for her. So she's admittedly told me, she's like, I haven't really listened to the show, but how's it going? And I tell her, I'm like, you know, well, it's going. She goes, you don't seem too happy about it. And you know, I can't lie to her. She knows what I'm lying to her. When you're with someone as long as we've been together and been through all the trials and tribulations and everything, you just can't, you know, she knows. I don't want to say lie because that's a strong word, but she knows by looking at my face that I'm not happy. I'm conflicted, as they would say. That's the intelligent word, conflicted. And she goes, well, what's going on with the show? And so we start talking about it. And she's looking at me, you know, now she's got me. Now, if she was a black woman, she would be like, have you lost your mind, your damn mind? But she's got that look, you know, she's got that look on her face. You know, we invoke Mama T. And for those that listen to the show that we went to high school together, you know who Miss T is, right? Mama T. She used to tell us that all the time in drama class. Have you lost your freaking mind? I don't think she used freaking. She was a Southern lady. Just an incredible, incredible human being. But we hear that voice in the back of our heads, all of us collectively. Those that know her know what I'm talking about. So we had that moment, that epiphany, as we're driving in the car. And she goes, well, what do you need to do to change it? And I'm sitting there going, well, I don't know. I'm not digging the direction of the show. It's too, how do you say, it's too straight-laced for me. You know, news. Ted Koppel, you know, kind of crap. And she's like, well, you know, people that follow you know that you're crazy. You're nuts. And some of the people that follow you enjoy that. They expect that. They expect that looniness, that craziness. And then others who are just getting to know you like the fact that you just have conversations with people. And that was the word right there. That was the word. Conversation. You know, there's several types of radio personalities. You know, there's the DJ, there's the news guy, there's the dry, boring guy who just reads from a screen. And that was me, I have to admit. And then there's guys that have conversations with people. And that's the guy I'm most comfortable with. And as I was filling out the direction of the show or how I wanted to take it, I kind of got away from that. I really did. I got away from that. The whole purpose of what I want to do, my goal in radio and broadcasting and communication, is having a conversation with people. And sometimes, we have to go off rail. You have to kind of float out there in the ocean and then look back at land and say, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell am I doing out here? And for all of my old listeners who come to Red State Talk Radio to listen to me live every morning from 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have to say I do apologize. I have let you down. I have let you down. But I can tell you, I'm back. We're going to start having conversations on this show once again. We are definitely going to start having conversations. And if you'd like to join in the conversation, give us a call at 402-858-1938. That's 402-858-1938. The phone lines are open. I would love to hear from you, our listeners. Now, does that mean we're going to get away from our mission? What's our mission here? Our mission is, I've always said, this show is where we have conversations and you are the pundit. You're the expert. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say about current events, things that are going on. And you're my co-host, America, Red State Talk listeners, those that are joining us on Spreaker, also on SoundCloud, and soon to be on YouTube and Facebook. That's coming. Yeah, that's the other thing that Miss Sandy made me do yesterday. She told me to get out of my hippie ways. Well, you guys haven't seen it yet. Those that watch my shows and stuff, no. But yeah, in November, last year, Movember,